Do we need to convince them? Do you need testimonials? Imagine you going back for the second date, slamming a stack of papers on the table, be like, everyone in Mukluk's online community thinks that you should read these interesting and nice facts about me. I'll wait. Please go ahead. It's Blue's reasons to not ban me. As if she would want to not ban anybody. She tries to ban me. Mark of the Myrmidon. Goodies tucked away in the corner there. Okay, I think we mapped out this upper fort wall thing. Oh, I see a gold chest down there. Time to fly over Muck's car for a bombing run. What the heck? Why are you trying to blow up my car? Yo, I'm gonna forward that to the authorities. Yes, officer, that's Snail right there.
That skill's not ready.
Seagull bombs. I don't want that either, so I'm still just gonna let the officer know. I was a little worried that the mortars wouldn't work here under this arch because they seem to kind of be sketchy in doorways, but they worked. Oh, I just noticed there's another path going left there. You might have to backtrack for that. What's happening over the Twitch side? I don't know. They're talking about pooping on cars or something. You've heard of furries? These are the much worse version. These are people that wish they were birds. And they just want to poop on cars. Stuff of nightmares. I'll stay over here. Oh yeah, okay, you do that. Twitch, you're scaring the YouTube chat. I don't remember this guy. The dude with the healing icon above his head, it says he's a combat medic.
That skill's not ready.
Ding. And all the old gamers go, grats. Okay. Thermite mine. Drop a trio of small, deadly pyrotechnic charges that sears enemies with intense jets of flame. The mines scale with player damage bonuses. Summons 3, 6 mine limit. They last for 18 seconds. Can do flame jet, 2.4 meter radius, fire damage, burn damage over 2 seconds. Blast shield. Activate when health drops below 60%. 9-second recharge, 4-second duration, absorbs damage, 10% chance to avoid projectiles. 8. Okay. I want to try all these. So I'm gonna put. Oh, it's +3 to max all resistances for 4 seconds. Temporarily increases your max resistances. That's interesting. All right, so 1 point here, which becomes 2 points because of our +1 to all skills. So the mortars now have heavy ordnance, where their shots also do lightning damage, and more physical and more fire, and can stun. I want to try out Thermite Mine, but I'll do that later. Okay, so pretty sure we are at the new town.
Apologies for the interruption. But I understand you are the one responsible for scattering the cult's forces in Darkvale Gate?
Imagine trying to talk to someone and there's a blizzard right in front of them, and you're just like, that would be me.
My apologies. I know the esteemed Inquisitor has you assigned to priority matters, but it would seem that when disaster strikes, it rears many heads.
What's the situation?
Just a few days ago, I and the rest of my troop were dispatched
I think this is
to
the new stuff, Joe.
on what should have been a routine scouting mission. And for me, it largely was. A few beast sightings, but nothing of concern. However, my companions never returned from their routes. The frozen reaches of Asterkarn are home to all manner of creatures, but I suspect it is not them we are contending with. Asterkarn is also home to the Kern, our ancient enemies. I have little doubt that they are behind these disappearances. The Inquisitor cannot spare additional troops, but a lone agent of your caliber may succeed.
My caliber.
Venture northwest from Fort Icon and into the frigid north of the Frostvale Highlands. Learn the fate of our missing brothers and sisters.
Who are the Kern?
They are savages. Bloodthirsty and ruthless people who worship
Savages,
gods.
barely even
In
human.
another age, they were dealt a crushing defeat by the Erelon Empire. and had not dared to cross into our land since. Fort Icon stands as a testament to this ancient conflict, and marks the border between Aurelon and the Frozen Wastes. Even though the bulk of our forces is committed to pushing back the Ethereals and Chthonians, Inquisitor Creed has wisely insisted that we ensure the Kern do not try anything while our backs are turned. It would be like those honorless brutes to attack when we are contending with the enemies of mankind.
Alright, I'll look for the scouts. Alright, let's turn this
Good.
in.
You've arrived. Betrayal, precisely. Based on the report.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
See anything you like?
I'll give you a good price.
A good price! Alright, let's see. Oh, deposit. Adric's Back Scratcher. Hang on. Let's see, this is currently 960 physical. That makes it one, it's less than 100 additional damage, and we give up a lot for that, so no. Nope, 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 nope. It's 2 to Maelstrom and Stun. No, that 3 to Mogdragon's Pact. I don't want to give that up. Adds 2,000 damage to Stunjacks over 3 seconds. Throw some little caltrops on the ground and just like barbecues everyone to a crisp. Plus 120% lightning damage, plus 180% electrocute damage. What the heck? 40% bonus to pets. Don't really see myself making a build with heavy Stunjack usage, though. Nice if you were, though.
Put it to good
Okay.
use.
So, let's see, what now? Is this the new stuff? Okay, I think this is a new way to leave here. Alright, before I leave, I want to check that other path that I walked by. You know, for, like, shrines and stuff. Okay, looks like there was like a dungeon over here. Tomb of Archon Bartholom. are now respected with the Order of Death's Vigil. The guys in the black coats are very happy with how much of the guys in the white coats I am killing. US's days wide. Oh yeah, for sure. Wait, are we talking about like travel distance in the United States? Yeah, dude. Remember when I went to Seattle? That was me going from the East Coast to almost the West Coast, and they're like on a plane. That was like a 6-hour flight or something. Like, that was a lot of traveling. That was an aircraft. If you're driving, yeah, it's days to drive across the United States from one side to the other. That's why it's always so crazy when we hear about like, oh yeah, I live in France. Yeah, I went to Germany last night for a concert. Oh, it was a 45-minute drive. And it's like, yo, what? I drive 45 minutes to work. Yeah, we haven't seen Grandpa in a long time. He lives so far away. How far away does he live? An hour? Are you sure you just don't love your grandfather? Like, what do you mean?
That skill's not ready.
I used to walk across town as a middle school child just to get to school, and that was an hour-and-a-half walk. There was multiple times in my life where I walked to school, but never that long a walk. Daniel. Like in elementary school and in high school, we lived like a couple of blocks away from the school. So it was maybe like, you know, a 10-minute walk or something. Nothing too crazy. And that would be like, you know, a couple of intersections where might have to wait on the light. Things like that. Okay. First floor of this place is clear, going down to the second. Turtle shell rank 14. Nice. experience.
That skill's not ready.
Fake wall. Not a secret, though. It is marked on the map. Not a fake wall, I guess. Collapsible wall, I should have said. That just takes us back outside. Huh. Okay. I guess we cleared that place. Not much of interest there. Alright. Let's read that. I think there's a quest later on with, because that place was the other order, Kaiman's Chosen. I think there's a quest later on with the guys I'm currently allied with to go there and do something, and because I don't have that quest, just nothing of note happened.
See anything you like?
Let's see. I guess what? I got my Guild Wars 2 soundtrack vinyl record collection today. Nice! Do you have a record player, or is it just like as a, you know, collector's kind of thing? Alright. Going into the new area, chat. So we are short on time, so we'll probably just be getting started here. You have a couple of players in a jukebox. Oh, wow. Okay, well, you're all set, aren't you? Alright, so, chat, we are hitting content now that we have never streamed before. So, I will read it. As much as I can. A current opportunity. This neatly folded note bears the crest of Fort Icon in its top left corner. Breck, the boys stationed on the Asterkarn route tell me they've spotted something mighty nice. A secluded Kern burial ground not too far from the fort. If we hurry, we can be up there and back before our shift on the wall. Those stupid savages don't bury any valuables with their dead. They just leave them in mounds for any sucker to come and pilfer. It'll be easy. So here's the plan. Before dawn, we meet at the western gates. I offered Lachlan a split of the spoils if he lets us through without a peep. Then we make our way up the mountain under the cover of dark. I lead us to the site, and we grab what we can. We get out before the barbarians even catch a whiff of our a-holes. Just know it's my plan. I bribed Locke. I know where the goods are. I just need you to help carry the haul, so don't go thinking you're suddenly the brains of the operation and get an even cut. The split is 7 of every 10 for me. Called it. Frostvale Highlands. Like some kind of rhino? It's like a dire rhino. Oh goodness, they're coming right for me. Kite, 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 kite. Something's making like big snowy patches on the ground. I'm not sure which of them did that. Hippo Raven. Like Hippogriff, but Hippo Raven? Primal Spirit just wore off. Yeah, one of the downsides to the mortars is if you're having to move the enemies too much, the mortars keep missing. Ice Talon, Frost Rocks. Ah, those are the things that were making the big ice patches. Okay. Oh. The Primal Spirit is gonna wear off right as I start this. I think we'll be okay though. George died. Resummon. Blueprint for Glyph of Pouncing Monsters. Let's see. Gives the skill Manticore Pounce. Pounce through the air towards a target destination and spray caustic acid upon all nearby. Where does the caustic acid come out of? You're just trying out the new map content and story, not the new class. Yeah, I did look at the new class at the beginning, and I kind of determined that it wasn't something that I would enjoy, so I opted to just do
Can't do that yet.
a build that I've never done before, and we are entering the new zones now. But there's still, like, new items and stuff for everyone to enjoy. Not just the new class. Where does the acid come from? Same place your character stashes the mortar traps? Oh no.